not good for my vertigo.
Today I'm at the 2025 Northern Illinois Steam Power Club's 68th Annual Steam Show in Sycamore, Illinois. I'm lucky to have my dad and Tom with me this year to attend the show with me. Let's take a look around.
Look at it. Looks like 2 cylinders.
2-cylinder. But then it's an interesting brake or clutch drive.
Well, I have a look at it. I mean, I have to visualize. So we got one piston here, very short, shorter than the range.
But it is 2-piston.
I know, but the length.
Yeah.
And this is different. The Sorry Master doesn't have this kind of beam support.
Oh yeah.
We use the boiler where
the boiler's like frame, yeah. Where this is, yeah, got a lower frame.
in addition. There's a few whistles, like a cord.
Mm-hmm.
And what's this? Wash the water,
Water tank?
maybe. So you got another handle if I like the handle. And coal burns much longer than the wood.
Mm-hmm.
The wood you have to
Constantly feed. Oh, they might be getting ready to run one of the threshing machines.
Or he's just waiting for him to clear the way because he wants to go that way. I mean, he could be on the way to the sawmill. I think it might be custom. I didn't see any engine.
Yeah. Big engine.
Yeah. It just dawned on me that it makes sense. Coal is available, readily available in Illinois. There's coal mines, but there's no coal mine in Ontario. And people go, why pay for coal when wood is free? So,
Yeah.
You know, Ontario got more wood than you could ever buy. This is big.
22 horsepower. It's a
Oh,
twin.
Yeah.
Twin cylinder.
2 cylinders. Yeah.
A Keck Gonnerman. Keck Gonnerman. But big twin cylinder.
I know, but when you manufacture, you can't depend on paint to be durable, so you have it like in a cast.
Well,
like
that's why the smoke box.
But normally,
So they normally do oil pull, yeah. But a steam.
I know. Everybody, I guess they do steam first and give up on steam, and then you go through. That's what Case did. That's what. But Charlie Massey, I think they made tractors.
I remember. So this was a local built in Sycamore, and well, I remember from the parade last year, and it's the only one in existence.
This
Oh, this 22 horsepower. It's the only one in existence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a hobby.
yeah, even smaller.
Yeah.
I gotta
Well,
see, at one point last year, they had these two on tandem on the sawmill, and I was already up in the stand, so I kind of wanted to see how they routed the pulleys to have both of them powering the sawmill.
Yeah. My grandfather Jeb made 3 little ones, smaller than that. It was small enough to put it on a workbench.
And
Sit on that, and that's your steering wheel with pivot system. And you see the wheels it's made of 2 parts. There should be a.
well, this one looks 3 parts.
Okay.
So that's the differential.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you can turn it. But it's hard to think about how to do right and left. Which way, which way.
Yeah.
Right, it's not like.
It's not instinctive.
So I struggled with that. I had to run it. I was all by myself. I got my certificate, and Rain said, "Drive it on the parade." And all these people are looking at me, and I'm struggling. They're like, "Oh, I'm going left instead of right."
And you got your firebox.
Right. 3 of them.
And then probably have your coal up there.
Oh, this is a great day already.
So with no roof on this one, it would be hell in a field, you know.
It is. You have to have a.
Port Huron.
Yeah. Another one.
Like a sewing machine.
Yes. Quiet. With a little click.
Mm-hmm. So you burn wood?
We do.
And
once, yeah, once we'll do work like on the Sawmill or something, we'll switch over to coal just because it burns so much hotter.
It gets longer burning?
Yeah,
You don't have
longer,
to feed it
hotter.
as much?
Yeah. Well, still have to feed it quite a bit.
All right.
You're always hungry.
But coal you have to pay for while wood is free.
Yeah, it's true.
Is it a lot of money for coal?
I can't remember. They get it out of a mine out of Michigan. They get it trucked in, but yeah, it's a little more expensive. It also depended on where they ran them, like out in the prairie and stuff, and they didn't have like a lot of trees and stuff. They had
Right.
straw burners. They had a lot of straw around, so they're kind of a little different setup than a wood boiler is.
The straw burner's got like a feeder,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's got like a big tube down, and you're
An
just
auger.
constantly just putting a little bit of straw in. I've never run a straw burner. I'd love to run one someday. I think it'd be super cool.
And the grate need to be different for coal versus wood? The grate needs to be
No,
like
no,
tighter?
the same. It's the same grates.
Okay.
So yeah, we can switch between wood and coal. The straw burners were just kind of set up a little bit different. They usually have like a brick arch in them.
Okay.
Because otherwise the straw would just burn up right away. With that brick arch, it made it stay in the firebox a little bit more to get burned
Keep
up.
more of the heat.
Yeah. Otherwise, it just go right down the tubes while it's burning, and this way it would stay kind of like a brick arch they put like in steam locomotives.
Okay. '36, 1930. Not, that's
A local tractor.
Same age as Grandpa, 89 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they're the perfect, like, depends on the crop.
A
But you
narrow row.
specialize, like apple orchards grow.
And it has to fit down a narrow aisle or a narrow
Yeah.
row. The boss.
And
This guy is at every steam show I've ever been to.
He's been
And
at the
that's how they bum around.
I know, but I've seen him in Dodge County. I saw him at Will County.
And that's with kind of a nicer style.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is definitely
This is
more.
truck. This is pickup truck.
I know. I don't think International made cars.
No,
They're,
but they made an International Scout, I think they call it.
well, that was like an SUV kind of. But it was the B100. But it's I feel like more styled than a Chevy or a Ford of the time.
Yeah. And one thing that's popular out of it, see, now it doesn't, you don't have the problem of the middle row here.
Well, that and it's adjustable. You can make it wider.
Right, you can fit your crop. That's why it's called row crop. It was intended.
And this one's owned by the club. Oh no, it's still 22 horsepower.
I didn't see it from the back.
There's John Deere's.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's 61.
Okay. And if you see one that has like a bench seat, that's what Grandpa Andrews had in Delavan, Wisconsin. And that's what Amy's mom used to drive.
Kind of a interesting little tractor.
Yeah.
1936 International Fairway.
Trying to
Oh, a half-scale Alice Chalmers.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Well, we got a full scale.
Oh, this is also a half-scale. I think we got a row of scale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ray Richardson, you didn't do making that would be the
So you
guy
got
with
a
the hand on the key.
Scale McCormick, scale Alice,
Yeah.
scale Ford, scale John Deere, scale
That makes
Minneapolis.
him a match in the can. How do you do it? Yeah, but I mean, how did he form the treatment over there?
I mean, the frame is just kind of just tubing and probably a smaller engine and stuff like that. But to get the grill and the hood and everything to match
The scale.
the scale.
Scale of 1 half. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
All it did was, just start to oh, I think I see the
That's a
little
great.
board already.
The vertical's winning.
These two engines are competing in a slow race where the goal is to try and drive slower than your competitor.
You can't, if you stop, you lose.
Oh. So the vertical came to a stop.
Yeah. Well, the rule is that you lost the race. So here they're probably just playing for fun. Kate's doing a good job of going slow.
All right, smile at Adrian. Ready? Put your hand on the wheel. Hold it straight. Look at Adrian. Smile. There you go.
But the vertical's winning, he's slower. So he's got to keep moving. The pace hasn't stopped yet. This guy's good.
Like that.
Ooh. Port Huron.
Oh, okay.
Those always seem to be honest people at all these shows.
Yeah, yeah, they're into this stuff. It's not electricity.
Well, she has a cell phone in her hand.
Oh.
It is a flip phone, though. It's not a smartphone. Maybe it's Mennonite or whatever. It's a big fire.
Yeah. I think it's two guys, right? One guy's doing the fire and the other one's working the shovel.
There are 4 guys inside.
Well,
there.
they're probably just tag-alongs, right?
You can feel like a spray in the air.
That's from the smoke shop.
I guess you would think it'd be hotter.
It's cooled down but fast. But you can also get, this is coal, so there'll be no sparks. But wood, you get sparks. Burn holes in your shirt. See, that steam condenses, you know? That's not good for my vertigo. It's on the other way, or he gets
Probably.
really good.
Maybe.
What do you got? Well, one guy's working, the other two are just standing. That's fast.
It is pretty fast.
So that bottom gear doesn't get moved.
No.
So it's a little gear that's tied by the feet and it just drives around that big gear. the Bluetooth on the shaft of the shovel, so you don't have to keep moving forward. You just send it out farther and farther.
So I had a great time at the Sycamore Steam Show this year. Glad my dad was able to attend with me. All right, thanks for watching.